one sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation.
Okay, yamo biakwaba emfa emra kasafidie so hot 93.9 FM. Medin die Beneza amuzubeteme afra me the sports tiger one ebeda eja uswasi se won so na dwene mu biom no edi eba manto no yasom aye to aso dia mamo ewo dwumadie so na focus sports asumie agudie mu nsem enenei yedi ebrabo kama ewo dwumadie so na show no aye produced by Kwame Kusike 2 and afen so Francis ni eje obu ana mubwa ama show no etemi akoyie na Nana Kwame Dankwa won so e director of sports ewo Hot FM 90 ekoboni o ekoyie ni nyina Nana Kwame Dankwa wade asenti sare hu nsem no so esi etie ene the 22nd day of October 2024 Tuesday afternoon and yadi agudie mu nsem no eba up to 6 p.m. na afia so dwumadie no so na bebia so etia konkan ye pa eba hyase ade afri the foreign news na afei ayato aso din komo on on the same then of course ya room our discussion segment the local news science akano ye be double so kwa dibun komo ye pa but then your big interview with the Hearts of Folk team our hanu nt ye heard mu say Hearts of Folk ebusu akori nyina na ba kan yensa na afei ni mo din komo na ya be so relevant questions in the club na bebia so etimi akoye pante sana show ebesaka Kwame Opariado one kasamafo edemaphobia never say that until the bones are rotten and yenen bedin koba on this particular network but quickly you be come on it kitwe bi pe na fe ya to so din kobo mo say house page for that room sa
entina amuzu de so wa shabi ba entina male ambush kitwe entina say ne Heart of Folk team ni nyina ana yeni omo be interview enti mi ba chawo ani say we no kranka yenya yi na nke anya bad
e Champions League din tiro yenko kakra bi abe sima dunum bi na afi ayeyi wada
say no cry nka aha nti yenya nkomra na yenya akwanya na afi yene Heart of Folk team ni nyina ni nkomo ne
absolutely
na nsmp wo ho a I was say yewurum na yedi nkomo
na so what to say you see has place means sign a contract
ai
e wa manani enukre
just ubisa mami just ubisa mami
menim se papa de be yi anu na so yi anu dia
papa no soamenim ne die oye expert in communication
aseche say oba try into ana say
control obetima kasem no but say one could that's one you know ho be 3 years unti ase
na lego no o metena ho ana so be back to Accra Sports Stadium
dia mimi ni dia amusinke ho
ya uti ya na say ne wonu
dia meti
okay
dia meti let me choose my words even na na obese pass mami
oh they say
pay for now ha
dia din komo normal
but dia meti ni dia no amusinke ho na ye
sawo na 250 million na 18,000
but ebi free 6 pm over 3 nso no you know
na say how much 25,000
oh sir
na bi muka
they what no mi nyantie no mi nyante ai enti yanya nkomra na
kakra bi o na say
oh yes
ko be bi pa na fa ha no
ai na yatwena ba enti hwehwe to so ntem so a but happy birthday kodia my prophet Daniel Bafi na prof edini juma ema Apostles Continuation Church in Kokko branch or senior prophet or ho na me ngosra on so pa or juma na be no say any birthday ni team a special service 7 p.m. and obey ho juma ne our Apostles Continuation Church in Kokko nti prophet Daniel Bafi happy birthday and confirm Nyankopon koso nsia no ntum ngosra mpa mbre ni ho tie be ne yankomra na yemfa amana ne nsem kakra bi mra
Foreign Sports Presenter of the Year, Greater Accra Region.
Foreign Sports Presenter of the Year, Greater Accra
Region, yeah.
Foreign Sports Presenter of the Year, Benjamin Otre, champion of the next.
Benjamin Otre.
Benjamin Otre.
Benjamin Otre, champion of the next.
On the beat.
Congratulations.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
Warranty Yama Yetiafo nyina kwaba bia ma de badwumadie ne so abraso a yewem flight number 93 na time ode ye collectors yensaka yenye wodwa kakra bi ma because then yewem pa hand to folk ade bia about the Continental Club Manchester account of Makacho say omuslo Ghana me depam never say die until the bones are finally rotten tiene yebedo komo pi na ya hane pomasi be into kra utieno utimi send questions ahead of time and 0244849161 odi bin so elfa your Facebook feed na say obejo comment section on ma eno chikra YouTube wonyina onya de questions ne for them impenyufo a omofi hat to folk ba ne enkomo pi ane ani omo ba be diade so ha dwene pa na yebelwam ene nyame aduma Champions League matches wo betini nyina nkomo de amaba before say na we Champions League ni middle PM ewo Romania assembliasi ewo Romania ni nyina ne se Ghana ni midfielder baako a okom Romania omo league ni ma ogitimpa ya fano Baba Al-Hassan na mami confirm from us nyame atuma Thursday omo game Edia Rangers no Stal Bucharest na the film ade kan say Romania chromo ba RSC am una kokopiem Stal Bucharest ya onipa ba ko manya ne mugidie pass or standard player ahead of game omo body etia Rangers ewo Europa ni no ela bunch of funny say Baba Al-Hassan Ghana ni pa na dia ban say okom Romania omo insini form kra upiem awon patama odo ene nam baby e kan sem eno enso aye details e found mo ebana end of the game ana omo manager ne dende Elias Charalambos oni sama be tu tware fa player we say oka amo bia swati esan say Al-Hassan Juma oya de master Bucharest ni nya Juma ketu akra na ade ba ko a omo so kra betima kase su duane say oya better player I'm no so cry to meeboa I'm a Stal Bucharest for no cry now this is in a contribution or I'm describing the same why pivotal and the Stal Bucharest on form 8 wins 2 draws in their last 10 matches no a key role and a Baba Lasenti no and a Dallas Queens in I know I am a story number 1 yeah do come on up manager no cry we're making a clear some player away or Boabam or Piatum Alexandra Baluto no mena kwanya ya juma Darius Alaru na chese ni influence so abua pantini we no positivity if a branch ya fan Baba Al-Hassan ya juma e de Stal Bucharest ya di no won comment ya behwe game a nyame aduma test jomo bom na bibianso atimi akra kamanti woni nyina European matches ne emu nkomane bi ane ye de ema na mewom ewo Saudi Arabia me ba ka chandwe wiase Neymar the Silva Sancho Junior Magida Cruse over 1 year and Neymar Coco Prime Mbachendra ana o make return eba be adwuma e de amaside no El Hilal na game omobo edefin AFC omo Champions League elite no El Hilal from a winning 5-4 over El In na Junior that time ofi bench abano obia bonsam edman Neymar Junior including the family amosunya akwanya crown so eba stadium andra eba be Neymar Junior na ne so de obia nim said the oyene de da oba monom even though over 1 year and Neymar Coco pra but andra ba game ni exploits no odana become a pa e de Emma side there funny sem El Hilal minute number 77 and Neymar Junior Ebana and Drake Kanina Mami from PM ever stadium more quick reminder if we Hassan bin Zayed Stadium time and Neymar Junior Oban around the 77th minute Ababayi Nasser El Dawsari and na film no Sibia commentators describe this situation in T.
Is about to reach its destination. Look at the smiles there. Neymar's family here to enjoy the moment. There's confirmation of the change.
Yes, indeed, short one on the May and drive the short and I say and the return. I walk football over 1 year. And the other quick reminder to a man Neyman Jr. Emeki sa return na kofo to P and akasadia fande bakwa akọ viral Raphael Alexander Consisawo Lia wadudona fande Raphael Leo ono ne caption ode kokotom IG so or say football is back not just say or refer to name as football and no Raphael Leo so dia and name after 1 year about back to the green turf no if Neyman Junior so bantilo no die okokotro to IG so say football is back obesem oche emawia you know say Neyman Junior ono anakwa football entra because Arsenal ebeye meeting now for final decision on William Saliba Sareka Nam Oji against AFC Bournemouth no say ebikra omo kwa pew anaso omo nko confirmation aban ewiya around 12:52 and Arsenal from a communicating say sa appeala no omo initially no omo dwan class bia and come back William Saliba Reka no omo de kotum no omo se so matwene amania onim say yento omo say omo nkwane say one omo finding the say irrelevant two cost involved and sign and I will cry no logic complain say be cry oh kwa pew me hwehwemu and say okwa EP on minimum around £1,500 and I never call this I complain for appeal no until when to send KB crap processing fee on and sakran and near do P and what you cram Arsenal decision in the same yeah more equally good players in absence of William Saliba omonso baba abeya dwumade ama Arsenal na fei and more cost spend £1,500 na kwa bianti Arsenal for Mr. Jonathan Wamutim no omo comedy eba na okwa Barca and one player one important nidi Rafael Belali Diaz dodona fan Rafinha na sisi crowd captain amba no Rafinha timebo na nipa ba kwam onunti na nkwamo ya kwakofa Nico Williams aba Rafinha because before say Nico Williams nkoma no eba Barca for the table so na mo gidie say Rafinha performance na say nshada nkoye na omakoko bi say Rafinha say ofili saying na that time Barca for no crown pobi die no mo say ni kwa bewie ama images na nam social media so Barca fans ni bi omo wan so mo sha Barca jersey onko echi number 11 Nico Williams ta say ebi no crash say customize na Rafinha say Sanio manom mixed feelings one dear background just say one and around pa two a sign so inspired into a society na Barca fans ni bi and on kwa it ni born so performance and adwuma oye dem Barca obia diwa dance here the last 12 matches he says goals in what make 6 assists into no say Rafinha and so added to Ghana and you made Dortmund and so game our Champions League game our Santiago Bernabeu Madrid Spain na Madrid for the game about Champions League here at Dortmund last season Champions League final but when it Barca will face 7 p.m. and Real Madrid about Dortmund now open our the city of Madrid on my covered at the end of February Madrid emblem and a dafa and on the Dortmund so emblem not too far the city of Madrid joining me on Facebook na in Koma me didn't announce na Kenya Babeshe we no ahead of game and in Madrid everybody tell Borussia Dortmund penina the Indian Ice fan and no covers from Romania on the center of Fermasa game the mente say Real Madrid for the final training in absence of Dani Carvajal Lucas Vasquez right back over Adam Militao and Tony Rudiger as usual na Ferran 90 and so completely back 4 Tebone Kola Makotwa and Alpha Posunum Obobo Federico Varavati Trameni Statia Enyawa Eduardo Camavinga and Joe Victorian Bellingham Nani mo Vinicius Jose Paxian Oliveira Jr. any Kylian Mbappe or Tenintini when I potential 11 at the Emma Real Madrid Okom our Dortmund and the coach of John O'Bannon Nori Karim Sahin obenya ayika krabi Madrid no say a dream come true say wasan ba man but this time enya as a player no as a manager Grigogo Bal fan post no Bansa Bain ewe chire ho Nicolas Klotenberg ana fenso abrancha ye fan Julian Reyes no ebe starting game no enfifi Emerson Daha na Pascal Gross so Dahobi obe pushi Jamie Gettins Julian Brandt and Dwyer Malin now for so grassy and so SP head into no a game and Madrid everybody at Dortmund you don't some man now Yahu Hendrick the new hairstyle room what Trinity go funny foul and I just or the tire bomb into Hendrick no the new hairstyle ahead of game and Real Madrid about Champions League and a Dallas Queens so yeah Champions League matches early kickoff 2 matches also Sonic Carlson Milan and a Club Brugge elbow 4:45 Monaco at Nefientiana Yabesan Mo Salisu Adjuani Biema na on the rest of Belgrade elbow 7 p.m. Arsenal at Nefie Emirates Stadium on the Saturday Naski and Rochikra Okovia Park Aston Villa and a Bologna elbow Girona elbow game at the Slovan Bratislava na Juventus at Allianz Stadium and it's Stuttgart in Schwabon Nemo Paris Saint-Germain Panda Prince or Train PAV and Doven Madrid to Medun Commander na Storm Grass and Sporting Lisbon so came in the Airbus winning na a Champions League matches to Jane and Commander de Emma na Omobisa Joseph Pop Guardiola Aisala or manager the Man City or Tina and Robert Nefi and Sparta Praga ball na Pop Guardiola waka semi pose Ancelotti no ani Zidane no mo amoba gije trophy so mo clubs no omaya de pa na afei ana wanya practical experience e was a feeling no mbusan said no can say players no passion and a commitment as to omede bodema Man City no ono akra eye no apa tie Pop Guardiola.
We cannot forget in the last, 10 years, 11 years, all the teams that I repeat many times, we won't forget exactly what these guys are doing. The last 8, 9 or 10 or 11 years, the team who won the Premier League the year after didn't qualify for the Champions League. That means how they handled the success was not good. And we are able in every single season, still we are there. I don't know what's going to happen, but still after winning the Premier League, we are there. Won again, 16-7. And still we are there, close to the top of the league and it's happened because still the team, I like, the way you can say, okay, we won the 4 Premier Leagues, we won in the last minutes, of course the celebration is so important, but the way they celebrate and win that way, I know it's common,
It's Manchester City manager, no, Joseph Pop Guardiola Aisala. And what is uncommon di afa situations when na nteben ensem de nke doso ba send dem panyfo anya tena cinema menyam fancy na yenwam ewo account for the Continental Club Masters Mr. Jonathan Gamutinim and ye be hu adwuma pa be aduro e de ama heart of folk na bibia krotama because even though defensively has a yeah there but goals in no and any problem
Hot 93.9
you didn't comment boss yenyan komra na na abedwafo ne mbeto aso but before that time ma mini we mfio a happy birthday kwadi ama menua bako ono na downfo enti menua Iceman say yemfa fidie we so na Millicent Twenewa we di wa order happy birthday enko emfa ema nyame nsira na onto unkwandem pa dia wo nyina enyi na enimwa nti Millicent odi wa odande happy
Hot 93.9
and confirm ebe mawie oni abedwafo no emfa de aka ni nyina entwaso ba mamentu weni mfi ho the fearsome threesome Hyper Plus Pavi and Plasmos du crojin FD Agiatu leader and what you crampo unya wem ewo be bia ya tonton herbal edro bia say metene hot FM so adoni ni Hepa Plus Pavi and Plasmos we no omoye adwuma bom nti no nom oba benom bama benom na fe apomodin so asi ya eno an say offer 0244 201 0244 201 na impanyufo ajo so Edumoto Sebra oye driver na o valid license eno eye Edumotos for anomo eboapa makane da sehwehwe omo kaso wini bakwan ne so a odu Baya Junction a omo butuo eye adwuma Edumoto say your light has come ti we na fina kasatintin bia fresi a na nimpanyufo nhwemmom 0591 764 697 and 0591 780 na Edumotos your light has come also fa ho kwajimpa na eweyemre mu de Dr. Sophia Okanse oda eso have hospital amesebra ofo bia sabi yade aba betena so se obetu nyare wana se amawo eye bibiduro kroje ana ode esanyare wa nti se pese yade betena so na edu nya eye eso have hospital Amasama Stadium Junction na omo ye adwuma na adwuma titiri pa yedinim eso for eye ni se any problem bi da so se be see de wo obefa na sase so emfa ni mfi adi se untu natural mfi ho enkofa artificial anhye honko ade a eso for se bra omesa ya pa fe no mo no so 0503 449444 0503 449444 and I say 0555 529253 na eso4 enyo so nti when a first batch asen when a year kono ya de obia besoso amaw na onso wanya akwanya na watie panti emeyan fancy oni abedwafo no ebeto so as usual ma menchia Mr. Jonathan Jody Johnny I'm sure say yeka heart to folk asem no obewe interest won pa nti more bantumo so mon fe for maka ni nyina say ene ya ba bedi heart to folk nkomo wa nti ya tam heart to folk team ni nyina ba studio ha e be nya sa sesa nti ye efa house hu bia ne wan tini wa ha untini ba bia as usual champion Benito nie adios amigo.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
Right, okay, thank you very much, Champion Benito. Wano and what the Amananin 7 by and exactly 30 after 4. Yeah, to us ready in Quebec, Capito Atenasi, Sans and Nana Kwame Ketia Tenasi. Kwame Parado, Ekasaba House of Folk team is here with us. Yanan Bedin Komapa, but just after this break, he joins us.
S.O. Herbal Hospital. The Rahura was son. A month for work, you
Mediare Chinisa, Uncle Siaga. Now, so S.O. Herbal Hospital. Ebe no, my Yaris.
Would the Yamon such Dove TV, no more showing myself. On month for money, or Moya, one more so sure. This was just best, and Saw Nushi. Koshaka or Fosua or Sawayari. And Yakona Brow.
Mediana malaria, fibroid, typhoid fever, any joint pains they come. Now, madam for no to me who in fear. And the kosher, what was I?
Diabetes, hepatitis B, hypertension, liver and kidney disorder, prostate. Now, what that stroke, STDs, and this is Yaria. Now, more kind Yaria Binwa, or Manfos and your brother. What we found for SO Herbal to answer, Kosher the pharmacy, and run straight from the forest. Now, walk on Nomadiano, that's the idea better, the veteran and laboratory services. The number also at the form where you mandate Sunday to cry, Accra, SO Herbal Hospital, our Amazon Stadium Junction, or Manfon 0555 529-253 and then 0503-449-444.
So what for said day now kanya utumi luzu bibia bi enu na Edumotos ewo ho wo ka ya dada woni sika pudo adbeto foforo a ko Edumotos ono be yen hyehyɛ ama o ka foforo Edumotos Motors inti truck taxi drivers bebre wo kroma omo ye car owners for driver's license 2 passport pictures and 2 guarantors omo ni wachi enko Edu Motors netu ya 10% of car na open bo why ye car owner ni aka no obetua no small Edu Motors dia ho to aba insurance no obetua ma free na se we engine no kra say a omo ba ko asem free to amika ko ye head office e wo Kaswa Widiba Road Barrier Junction baby awon e ho a me pato G number we ne frɛ ye betche Edu Motors branch e be wo no akwaje wo car
0246 483336 and now 0554 090494.
Edu Motors, your light has come.
Apomode mapade eno Hepa Plus mixture.
Pavi Plus Mox. Hepa Plus mixture. To malaria and asekura.
Sweet darling,
my beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba. Busumi pini menti asie me do.
Tie Hepa Plus mixture. Enye adwuma ebe ye woni padua no mu no. Afie kura na ebe ye nwanwa mo. Eduro ye ma general well-being. Ebusua pomudin ho hia me yie. Esne bibia. Entimi manom pefia ha.
She, woye Hepa Plus husband.
Ye de wa Hepa Plus husband. And ye also woye Hepa Plus wife na abwa no. Hepa Plus mixer. Ma je duro di pa. Pavi Plus Mox. Ena Hepa Plus nyina. Apemfo abato mo manufo. Enu kwada woni mfie du mienu nka ho. Our pharmacist na heba shop. Etufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer. Mapobudra mapa.
FDRG Edwin Kratoya.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
But that's what we are waiting for. Well, everybody's fine. The team is fine. And by the time we do the weekend, we'll be back to Accra to continue for the next game.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
The problem the period here, very clear. Where the local contractors will have Mr. Kofi. All just to manage and his was to do it from the ground level up to a particular stage. Now, in Jumana, then they take it from
the #1 sports program in the nation.
Right, okay, welcome back. Yatinasi Twan Komono. So, Mikacho say, after the break, exactly, Kwame Parado will sit now for any din Komo or Bonini able lieutenant, Brad Nuts, and a rim, but not as usual. He always dodge and all that. But also, Abranta the Emmanuel Capito Suaha, and I feel Nana Kwame Ketia. Nana Kwame Danko also will be joining us in a jiffy. Now, Yatuan Komono. So, Mami Wakami, Kwame Parina Fiantuaso. Tell me what here.
I mean, I do more than that.
How's the folk design? Good. Yeah, that is what I see. Now, your able lieutenant, is he fine?
Oh, yes, the cloth is doing well. Everything is fine. Everything is under control.
I see. Okay. Let's talk about hobby, but me have not see now. In Ketiabra, maybe some 1 or 2. Bokodiye.
Onyamiadom, odi akonnra no wasade abane yaba behiem se ba kofo ye man ye hu ye hu na boni bianka ne mpanifo aba be kan sade na se ni gia ni wom matiase o hwe last week na vision na same day ewo Tema New Town but me tie me cinema bi waka asem bi amamani ajo se o kan sem bi fa some national teams bi ho amana bementi ene de and I'm so Wadama Mami Konya de Bia because some of her supporters no Omunya Botrema Watara since defeat by the first defeat by against Baseke Ayenya said dear tree Eko Pando. You all saw the game against Heart of Florence. A Babeka who say positive Samimiku who El Pando no say supporters say Botre Emma players no any technical team ma I think the House of Obetima for Mutuma Pepra and gradually you could see say House of up pick your pieces together. Sports Tiger for as many as 9 points. Boss, as many as 9 points.
9 out of 7.
Yes.
9 out of 7 matches.
Supporters me cry, excuse me to say. The Benani wow Facebook Sami Crown where house fan Nadjun Crown Coho. Sami on Facebook fan. Bokete where against Kranadjun Coho. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. So we have seen no canino. Now we are among of those who are putting pressure on the management and the board and then the current team, no, and the coach now. Wunan Kasa was saying, "Never friend by ye show." So now Kasa, I was number 1. By May, Matria sign.
Things are changing.
9 points. Hearts for Etima Grappy 7, and a room if you say points now Magrapping most of the points in your Sports Tiger. Almost me J away.
Okay.
Boss Bacho, Kakebi or Diamo follow me there.
Me too, pa.
So many years and months, very, very difficult to go to Wenchi to score young apostles. Hansi Koho, Eko winning 2-1. Omo Bayano, Omo Sabe 2 Eko Tuba. Drew says about as many as 7 games, 21 points. As at that game, no money at 3 points. And has going to that game, no be a thought say. Has been easy.
Hot 93.
But we divide all us. Eko grab another point. And again, has elbow against a general Accra Sports and no, Legon Sports said you know. People thought say I follow the man heart and I say I follow the man a journal because I say basically some years in your a choir a journal to Hasa or Shannon coach what me share journal kwa yes Samia Bodu.
That's true.
Samia Bodu full one none coach be no Hasa what me share a journal. It even going to that game no has it me grab another point no plus my heart 9 points when you're 7 and now or say be against baby and goes out what if you are wine.
Okay.
Kakana what na ansana papa na kasa bano me say has akwa ko win wenchi has ababeje draw e wo aduana or legon has asako tuba asako akwa draw and we a supporter now you were mounting pressure on Watala so obono bonya fe. He's not getting the results, but of late the results are coming. House of Folk is not conceding. And I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yenny Kevin Osesman for Yenny Amwati Asamoah Martin for Samamo Fen for Yafa now. Me and Mama Konya me back catch some of the players now started every person but here coach no. And in be economy and in place so mother more. And I can put on one fan. Say no we mistake now cut na bench say bye bye to House of Folk team no.
Okay, Mati, Mami na say na fe we got capital hard.
93.
Capital 1 minute na fe.
Na say na bananya ne de. Mama bananya de. Enya ode.
Capital boko de.
Oh, nyame adom.
Mami ma nketa me ba. Mami ma about 3 minutes. Dia na ope about House of Folk so far.
Oh, na
say dia na ope e what team so far.
Oh, Eben Sunday na me watuba. Penny ami witness here no. I was say House supporters. Enya abotrema coach no. Esan say most of the players no omususu omu ya inexperience because Sunday no me senior brother Bernard Dombote personally edi nkomo manichire me say yes team need say supporters nya abotre ma coach Abubakar Watara
Hot 93.9.
ni amili ko hu Tuba no na nya bad but Tuba stadium no minimum criteria Ghana Football Association led by KTS Okreku a opetete mo akọ e wo kromo a ya mu bi ye nti ase ne ye nti ase echi
but on record say president in can say okotete
masa yate there is no smoke without fire what you say nti kromo an obi ankotete wo kromo when we say politics when we say masa obi ankotete mo kromo awo masa media minfa media and I me say media it's happy to only Sunday no jai nka sa njire me what you say nti tata me do bi ankotete mo kroma politics of football obi ankotete mo kroma politics of football obi ankotetem e wo go ma
that's politics council
what you say
politics free na be
and na me say about to aba binum so am be kotetem
why mu na kotetem
I don't know binum see breaking the and me mfa ho but me see football politics no tetem.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
Right, okay, UNT, to us in Penny for the these are top officials from House of Folk. Top officials. Kwame Bokodier.
I was young you.
Position no yana man for who are you a public relations officer? Are you a communications director or you a communications manager of the club?
I'm a servant of the club.
Debbie, everybody sells the club, even supporters sell the club. But your position, your portfolio, my crowd, are to be a
lawyer servant.
Any board in penny phone, Sasha,
a lawyer servant.
Debbie, I can't buy this. You understand?
You don't want it or you don't want to buy it?
Yeah, I don't want to buy it.
So which one do you want to buy?
I want to buy the reality of the issue. The reality is saying, tell me something.
As a will be some question here. Wow, a particular answer, I'll be some demand that.
I see. Okay. Do you see who position here?
You invited me here as what?
Oh, sir, as a spokesperson for the club.
So let's go on.
But there are categories. Say they House of Folk in Kwana club near PLC. Then what search saying?
Public Limited
Company. I see. Hey, House of Folk. Kwana would be back from
I would say floaty shares.
Oh, okay.
You understand? The floaty shares, and it is something that is very important. If the right issues, so a baswa, we'll be urging everybody to join, because this is the only Hasselhoff we have, and everything that comes from the club, we must all support it to make sure that team achieve, then we'll be able to do that. Collectively, it is the responsibility of every single Phobian to contribute to support the team. Say right issue, say Phobia for life, say look, whatever that the club introduces, it is because of the major interest, and I said the bigger picture for the interest of the club. It is not for any individual.
Okay. But quickly, more. There are pressing issues. That issues are about for Bisamia Minia no ye. So when there was some Bisani now.
Yes.
We've heard in the airwaves.
Yes.
A lot of rumors going on. Say you have 3 players in your club: Hamza Issa, that is Ishaq Mohammed, Abuasi Messi, Sani Mohammed. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And then also a free Boateng, Diego, right?
Asama
Boateng. Yes. Okay. That all these 3 players Omanya offers, and Asama Boateng is in Singapore. Figures we are hearing is about $150,000, and we are told that the club wants $180,000. There is an agent who wants to bring the deal and wants the club in Singapore to write directly to Hasselhoff, and that's about Boateng's deal. Also Hamza, we've had Libya and other quarters, and Ishaq, RC Lens, and then Belgium club Gent or so. How true are these? How false are these?
Well, Amuzu, as the BBR said, let me use your good platform to thank Hasselhoff supporters. Say, since our competition is year, we didn't start well in the first game. The second game, it didn't go well. But subsequently, Yefro said we need them so that collectively, every match we want to go there with them. Then collectively, we'll be able to do the work together. They have responded positively, so we thank them, and I appreciate your more effort as well. And we are hoping that on Sunday, once again at 3 p.m., they will be there in their numbers, so that team no edu pitch collectively once again we won't be able to get it done. Well, Amuzu, in the first place, what we should know is that Hasselhoff will not stand in the way of any player. But and also interest say Obinam Kwan Chamber Bia no see maybe 1 CD aba, maybe 2 CD aba, maybe 3 CD aba. No. Whatever, so the part of agent too, so your club, so your day. If you express interest in our player, we look at it first. We look at the future of the player. We look at the interest of the player, and we look at the interest of the club as well. If we put all of this together, then the major interest is that, look, baby, you per se, and baby, the kunefina airbano. Is it good for your interest? Is it going to help your football development? And I say, as a club, you say, it's as say, you have to say, once CDB, if you baby, but one say, your future is not important to us. We don't operate like that. You have to make sure that the interest of the player, the future interest of the player comes to play. The future of the interest of the club comes to play, and making sure that the major interest, that is all parties, everything is met. So BF baby, that's all the beginning and baby. That's it. One fan back club, Amuzu. We don't see it as something that has come to the club, and if something comes to the club, we evaluate it, and it is good for the future of the club. The club will not prevent anybody.
Okay, but Niamike, what to be agents be approaching about these players or not?
Amuzu, you can read a lot of. I think on Saturday, and I'm not to cross and name me back about it. I can show it to you. Right? You baby near story baby say Manchester United is interested in this person. Liverpool is interested in this person. This person is interested in this person. Look, we are the biggest club. People always might want to generate interest for their readers and their listeners, and sometimes we use the players that we have to generate interest or to direct traffic to their bloggers. You get it? Obi beti matro. Yamfa say obi ehia your friend say minimum ya ha say obi ehia ye oh baby ni eti baby ni yedi nkomo na say ebia na oni player bi na namo immediately obi nya hu ya podokwa for your story say we are negotiating for that player. So does it mean that you can't have friends in the football world? You understand? So some of these things, but the bigger interest is what I have said. We won't stand in the way of any player, but we will protect the future of the player and also the interest of the club. Okay,
and now brings me to this question as well. Your name says Salim Adams.
Yes.
Your player Otokwanko Cincinnati. One amoma no koye on a loan. Oba no Obokakra. Then there was an interest from Al Hilal in Sudan. Edu baby you publish here on your website. The boy also retweeted your Facebook page and wrote not true. Yet he said we suspended no. Nya jaji amona no dey nkomo wetri. Some community saying among for linking that particular issue to the underperformance of the boy now. Say it is the boy's intentional what said that say obeye sa say the boy go be janu mama nako. All these situations.
Well, Amuzu, for me, whatever profession that you've chosen for yourself, if you decide that you want to harm your profession, then it's up to you. It is not my profession. This is my profession. That's why I'm sitting here. You understand? If you ask me the questions and I don't provide correct answers, and I say I don't know what I'm doing, it means I'm harming my profession. And I don't think anybody that loves his profession will want to do that. So for me, I don't think say Salim is not 100% now because on one was shedder say on best of I don't then it doesn't go training crack. You understand? Because if you accept to go to training, if you accept to take the instructions from the manager that go onto the pitch, get this thing done. That's what do on us say. O say amuzu. Me, I'm not a scout who say scout to beat baby. Me, I say a will trim say oh bro. Scout no say no be. So I don't think that is the mind of Salim. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Now, about the same amount Tonanko Al Hilal.
Well, so football.
Well, I'm told, sir. In fact, you made it public, sir. You have agreed a deal with Al Hilal. Left to the boy to negotiate. About the same boy Nanko.
Well, in football transfer, clubs can agree deals, and then between player and clubs too. Those are personal terms. You get it. You can't say that player and a club agree. You allow them to negotiate their own personal terms. Probably say club to club, most okay, 1 city is okay for us. We agree. Player to club, also maybe 5 cities, maybe 2 cities, maybe say. That one, it is a private business between the player and the club. So that one I can it is not something that it is for me to come and disclose what is the privacy of the player.
Okay. All right. I think it's well noted. I mean, but still on players, Michael Ampedu.
Yes.
The situation to say where a lot of stories around. It may be true, it may not be true. I don't want to go into that.
Yeah, Ampedu is there.
He's training.
Just go there now.
Okay, so is it technical? I don't think on your match day squad no more run.
Somebody asked me the same question and a similar question. Now maybe say if Ochina your match, that's the one who Benjamin Asare saw Ochia. What question will you ask Mr. Ouattara? He decides. He's the final person that says that today Asare will be in the post. You have 3 goalkeepers. You will be in the post for this match because of this reason. And you will sit back because of that reason. That is how come when you have 20 players, you are able to speak to the players for them to understand that, look, what a bench, I know you are not a good player, but we are going in with a particular plan and a set of design. So this is how we want to start. Also, these are your responsibilities. Oba also be your chef. It is teamwork. That's why it's called teamwork. At the end of it all, nipa no fi bench in the crown or Oba aba be shego Emma obenya winning bonus. So it is teamwork. Look, when we went to Young Apostles,
yeah,
Emmanuel Amankwa, Have you ever seen him in starting any game?
Debbie, said that was his first start.
Yes. When he got the opportunity, he proved it. He scored a goal. It helped the team to win, and all the players are happy with him because Wabua Omonyomo 3 points. The Hasselhoff family, everybody was happy, and it has given him yet another opportunity. Any dreams boy, you know, he was there once again, and he didn't disappoint. That shows that team now coach build, you know, it is not around Amuzungwa. It is a responsibility. Say, continue to learn it, continue to put it at the back of your mind. It do something for say, Branabe or Chefa, you must do it.
Okay, so young free Michael and Peduna Yambra, Abdulaziz Nuruddin.
Yeah.
I don't see the situation today. I will say is currently training near the any situation to say.
Yeah, I won't say Nuruddin because of the long absence. Whatever that medications are that the doctor.
Hot 93.9.
Everything has been gotten or as a given to him. So the training. When can I say the rehabilitation training is not all year no. Yes, he's going through that smoothly, and we are hoping that Nyamia Aduma nasi bibia betwema, which we don't wish for that though. Before the end of the first round, you know, we should be able to see him in the high level again, training very, very well.
Okay. As many as 7 games, you have 9 points.
Yes.
Will someone be fair to say Hasselhoff is underperforming?
Just because we have 9 points, so you want to use the image of the team to compare the points. Because we are underperforming, but look at the your friend is the players. You understand? If you look at the players, then you'll be able to understand that if these are the players coming from Division 2, Division 3, Division 1, majority of them.
Hot 93.9.
When there's a first team lineup, about 9 of them, Premier and Bida, and as a new. You get it? And if you look at their performance, not so both say it should excite you that we are building something that has a very solid future foundation that will bear us lasting fruit for a very long period. We are not looking at say yearbook competition, ebinum take lead, then that means that you have to invite pressure on yourself. Unyaya inka 7 matches now are born, and when you're 21 points, no doubt about that. But if you haven't gotten that, look at the positives and continue to build upon it. And with that, you know, Yana Obia and Chefa, Yanni supporters in Ani Kabuma, you better with our support. They are tight team nature so that game after game, our confidence level continue to grow. And at the end of the season, Amuzu, I am sure when I come back here, we'll be saying a different thing here.
Okay, Obi Akami, one player, but Mami, follow up with this question. Is Hasselhoff rebuilding?
We have a very young team that we think that has very good future. If you look at individual players, Sawatara and his technical people put it together. We don't have
Hot 93.9.
Just that the team needs a lot of support, which we are all giving to the team to make sure, say, gradually, I'm working towards consistency. And when we hit the ground running, Amuzu, I'm sure everybody will be happy that Obi Aden supported the other team nature.
Okay, player now, me can answer me Dennis Kosa. Some of the supporters are asking me, where is the boy? And the situation to send because I have heard say he's in the United Kingdom playing trials with St. Johnstone's Premier League club in the Scottish League. Meaning the situation to send.
I'm surprised because Kosa and Hasselhoff we've officially mentioned it to the whole world that Kosa and Hasselhoff, everybody's gone their separate ways.
Okay, so there's a mutual termination.
Yeah,
so Kosa is no more a Hasselhoff player again.
If you've gone your separate ways, how can you say you are still a player of Hasselhoff?
Okay, so I'm sure say it's clear to the supporters who are asking that question. Okay, I'm right into the season. Money Coach Ouattara Tenassi, more planning, more agree on a certain position, a target for the coach for this season, and I say he's just playing to just please you guys.
Playing to just please us.
Yes.
Well, that might be your mind, but he has work to do. He has a responsibility, and responsibility no be
Hot 93.9
to build a team that's solid foundation, lasting and consistency. Ebema positive results there.
So is to develop the young talents, make sure say House of Folk has a team for this season. That's his target.
Not for this season. That's why I insisted that or develop a team a strong foundation, consistency, and positive results be break.
Okay, movie season and I say still you guys are struggling for relegation now. Do you think that it will be fair to say that it's enough with Coach Ouattara?
It won't get there. That is not what we are working towards. You understand?
Okay, and I could do also.
That is your thinking. And then now says I could do also. Two things, you choose the other side. We have chosen the other side.
Oh, okay. I think yani Kwame Parado and I didn't come on Ekasa Edema House of Folk and the far not their far, but that as usual. In Ketia can I say operator on say obe communicate you okay.
So on the mostly na you call CT Oba on only your interview na me ka say this man I was say me tapping we be there if you know or maybe or dodgy you know what you say
dodgy you
on say fast dodgy no what you say osa ko be biem ko be sa dodgy I say mu dwaro pum na o
93.9
na do score fa ko na ba fe to so be bia wa fa mu say PSA do score na be sa dodgy na o pass ko bi sem boa o pass ko
I see. Okay, let me trust you.
Let's communicate now. Oh, now Ghana teams no clubs no. And yes, sir. No crab ba ko pe. And you too much him. Yambo clubs no more Ghana. Communication side. Say a babon say you me defend it. How many communicators? How many fans say penny for benyo so more kasama clubs are. Day in day out or monitor some radio stations, and the moment women make some comments, I will say and I say and your fact and you're not question. If he needs to correct you, he will come and I'll correct you. But I'll be Janus. Now super ya who didn't say you know nothing about, but this is not a Paris star. Baby, I'll be feeling your baby with or without or baby. It's not calm word bino or say he's a servant. Me underline her and I can say every house of folk we are supposed to be a servant, but we be a servant.
Okay.
And now say see a cock pandui. I dear chin or case be a say cook masia. Obu obeka so abi onye dey. Won't be nko. But what I say?
Yeah.
Say be a cock pandui. Ye buy na obi asako training ground, dear chin or asako training grounds. Was baba be match. First, yeah, Kabi, and can carry me Kabi, and offer Paria, and I know, but Odoko, but yes, he serve you. Take him back to what you say. Oh, for Ponzo, and I media for Paria, and I bet you what you know, Odoko, and by yes, in that time, and say serve you. That means he's a proper servant. And this will be sent as semness, be a one mount, there be a person or mount no amount, and Casa of Paris, experience. Me catch us experience, we don't buy, but we gain. Baby, I was here, Juma, Peso, here, Juma, do some 2% catch him say, me, I mean, namesake, Nana Kwame. It's one time a Biotana, or Panta Biotana.
Okay.
Baby, when you experience one match, when you know, it's also, yeah, you quanya. You been not show your answers and your questions, maybe some.
Okay, Martin.
Okay,
Martin, thank you very much. Some few messages on Facebook now for you to ask you. Guinon Nyade, or say great work, Amuzu. Okay, thank you. Bismarck Chavez say, please, what about Konedu Yadom? So do continue. Okay, Nana Kwame Dankwa. Ozzy, great work, Kwame. You are the best I have come across in recent times. PR papa we na na Kwame Dankwa and Osahin and odi we aba onyi biti o na 90 udi na 90 wo ba na udi abakama na be okay. Robert Barasu say good afternoon Hot Sports. Regards to Mr. Opariado, I'm doing the monitoring inside Tema. Okay, thank you very much also for monitoring it. So you can bring in your questions as well on 0244849161. 0244849161. I'll be okay. Kwame, recent times you say Konobi Yard and starting games. Still technical decision now.
Well, so he's part of the team. Young Apostle, he was on the bench. Yes. And I think the game we played, Dreams FC, he was also. Yes,
Pando, he was also
on the bench.
Most of the times he's on the bench.
Yes. So, I know the angle you want to go, but let me ask you a question.
There will be the
93.9.
Okay, so let's just see how the team is playing. You understand? Who your coach are? What will you do now?
You maintain a winning team.
It's as simple as that. It doesn't mean that Kunedu is a bad player. He is not. Onyan opportunity. This is an opportunity now. He might even prove beyond that.
Okay. Let's come into the issues of venues and all that. You say I'm Accra Sports Stadium and I'm moving called the Legon Stadium. Yet 4,000 agreement with the clubs at Accra Sports Stadium. And now Legon can say you are paying 25,000. Maybe say you are paying 18,000. The supporters are worried. Say comparatively, if Accra is 4,000, namu jaho ako Legon, namu kotua such a higher amount. What is the reality of the issues?
Well, Amuzu, in the first place, nobody should be worried because Accra Sports Stadium any a penny a free hole. So nobody should be worried. A situation. And the your friends and Legon
Hot 93.9.
And Obina on the facility. Let me clarify this before. Accra Sports Stadium we weren't paying 4,000.
Okay.
How many deductions and so depending on match now our bonus can now be the percentage and also stress count also be.
Okay.
But Legon is under different management. Almost style and I say some show more pitch to maintain it You are going there to rent their facility and they say these are my terms. And if these are my terms, we already say you want to use that. The best thing you do is that you negotiate. Since can you 10 cities at least you negotiate near the bar 4 cities, 5 cities. It's okay for you. That is why we continue to encourage our supporters that look, when we go to the stadium and answer we patronize the games, club activities it is also a way of us all contributing meaningfully to the club as well. See here, we comparison say 4,000 and 20-something thousand. Nina is kasem. You get it. So the Nina is kasem. You cannot say that because the amount is higher than what you pay at the Accra Sports Stadium into Umbo football view. You get it. So you have to go in and make sure that you negotiate, get a good bargain, then you'll be able to.
Hot 93.9.
Wow. Okay. Apamuko Legono, I say it's seemingly very difficult for the club to win games and all that. If I could remember, we knew only one game against Bichim United.
Legon played only 2 matches there. Yes, Bichim and Adriana
Stars.
Yes, Sunday we never won a third match.
Yes, one draw, one win,
which is not a bad.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's not a bad thing to go to a venue and then you get a win, you get a draw. At least out of 6, when you're 4. Yes, it is good.
Okay, so Boyan Kobo Moko, Young Apostles. You hear a lot of stories. The boys played, they did that. The fans in Accra wants to know what really happened. How did you pick all the 3 points? Because Young Apostles, maybe they are a younger club, but they want to also pick points.
Yes.
Especially against the big clubs.
Yes.
Especially Omako Boasi, I could not draw with Asante Kotoko. Arguably, they argued, say they should have won, but maybe referee decisions and all that. So they came very confident to play against your club, and they lost by that margin. I don't know how what did you guys do right?
And I must also don't forget that if the message is right, say almost for about 2 seasons they've not lost a game there. So for them, it was an image that it is almost protected. So they were going to do everything possible.
Hot 93.9.
We also had an image that we have to protect. That, look, it doesn't matter, say, yeni Adriana yen winning. Baby, you the end this Adriana game, no. The high pressure, the tension, and everything, you the end the Adriana game, no. If we want to go to Young Apostles and win, then we have to maintain our feet on that paddle to ensure that even though at home they have been good, we can do it because we have done it before. They did all the talking. We promised them that we will do our talking on the pitch. And within the 90 minutes, we did our talking on the pitch. And everybody enjoyed their game.
So far, 7 games, officiating in your view, as experienced as you are, referees from more improving Kakra?
Well, from what I have seen in our matches, it is far better than previous years.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Young game Ebasu this weekend. You are playing against Gold Stars, and
yes,
they are on top. Omun game.
Yes.
And Kusedu, as you know him.
Yes.
Oba we are in this. Oba at the Lagos Stadium on Stross Avenue because he's always walking around that area.
Only from poor months when they got their blood. We wish them well.
You wish them well.
Yes, we wish them well.
Oh, wow.
And we welcome them.
Also, most of people don't know, say, Gordon Bloody, a former Hasselhoff player.
Yeah.
So you are going to play against your former player.
Yes.
Who is a coach now.
Yes. And from Pom Manso, who played for Kotoko, and then knows exactly what Hasselhoff did to him when he was a player.
Okay. This game,
so a nice game.
How are you guys approaching that game?
Well, Mr. Ouattara actually training us yesterday to make sure that the days ahead, between Enra and Kwakudu Saturday there, when they bring their final preparation to an end, it is all about making sure that whatever that strategy episode you go into the game, you go in, you speak to the players, you whip in that motivate, that extra motivation. Everybody's mind should be 100% prepared. Unfortunately, your code dreams, the 3 points now, but that again is going to push us to the next level. That look, so then means that we have to push harder than we pushed previously. So definitely, it will not be an easy game because opponents, are the top. They want to protect that image that they have. But we also promise that within the 90 minutes, together with our supporters,
Hot 93.9.
Okay, they promise to make the family proud. But we need any concerns ahead of this game.
Upon Franny, and still he's not 100%. He's not back yet. Apart from that, I think everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Last week, Kakari was also missing because he caught Young Apostle on your shoulder knock. But then apart from that, everybody's fine.
Okay, so Kakari also is not part of this weekend's games. He's not covered.
No. As for this week, he did said the doctors will continue to monitor him. So but he's still around.
Okay, okay, that's fine. But meaning this particular boy I need. All rising up in the middle of Hasselhoff, Hussein Mohammed.
Yeah.
Also, anytime Hasselhoff plays a game, people talk about that boy. Say, boy, anybody was so near there. I mean, but what has the boy done significantly in your view, as Obia, one monitor team for some time? If you say, Amma and boy no din was so kakra.
Well, it is basically straightforward. Near coach pumping into you, near coach say, you must strictly adhere to that, and when you go onto the pitch, you must deliver. It's as simple as that.
Okay. When you Upa no because he's somebody's player.
Okay.
Samuel Ashikwe. We all heard say Hasselhoff were in talks with him and all that.
Yeah.
But finally he's playing in the Division 1 League for Great Olympics. Yeah. At what point talks will break it down if it were even true?
Well, what I can say about Ashikwe is that
Hot 93.9
Premier League until this season, say Omoko Division 1, everybody knows his quality. Everybody knows that he's not a bad player, but he is not a Hasselhoff player, so I can't say anything about him.
Okay, there are concerns about player Oba Hasselhoff and Che, no your captain. I could quite remember Glasgow could join Hasselhoff. Under 1 year he was a captain.
Yeah. And
this season, same situation.
Yeah.
Benjamin Asari from Great Olympics comes into Hasselhoff. He's the captain.
Yeah.
What has changed? Because Yenim said then before Hasselhoff elects or appoints a captain, you're not playing now but more than 5-6 seasons. What has changed? And am I new players and a captain team?
Well, issues of captaincy, it's not necessarily say Nipano a new and
Hot 93.9.
You are the manager of the side. You look at who will be able to lead the players on the pitch. Who has that command? And you say command, say or shout so. But Obia, also naturally, there are some people that you can put all of us in one room. If I be a say 20. All of us, even though we came from different places, naturally we all begin to be looking up to Nketia. Nti say, ono kase menfa we in see her. Even though in your mind, unya ka be see hono, ono, and so show, but you listen to him, you listen to him, you listen to him, you understand. In that sense, you are a leader already. When you give him extra responsibilities, that's what do pitches. So it is not difficult to lead. Because one, don't forget that when it comes to the game, Asari has that experience. When it comes to the game, Asari, even though Onka say wabo to blaster level, but I am very
Hot 93.9.
Don't mess it up. It means that he knows how to carry himself about and how to pull his teammates along as well. If you stand in his position, now only technical team, only technical team, you speak to them, they speak to you, they understand your language. When you pick a message from the technical team to the players, the players also understand the language now. Even if the technical people say that, oh, you're painting in red and care you, okay. Give me 1 minute. Let me also share with my players. Are the coaches think you're painting on red? The view you're painting in yellow and boy. Coach, we think that for us to make progress,
Hot 93.9.
painting yellow. Okay, if you guys agree, and that is the collective effort from the team, let's go. But there are some responsibilities to that. So you're manager. My guy, we are going red. Case closed. Because you know that maybe a technical decision and it is going to help the team to do this. So when it is like that, Oba, what that is a West playing man say, Emma players, and say A, B, C, D, this is the line we are going to go. And because I have watched the opponent, or because I have studied them, or because I think that in the first 30 minutes and now 45 minutes, I see achieve that way. Those ones, you don't compromise on them. There are others that you think that, oh, you share ideas together. And yes, some way players are anti, not to say, Obaya, Obaya, no. Oh, yes, you wouldn't make a leader from the team. And the responses and answer, the understanding between the technical and the playing body will also not be there. Don't forget,
Hot 93.9.
when there's success on the pitch, it becomes technical forward, it becomes players, and we the supporters here, we are all happy. And I can tell you that nobody has any issue with Asari. From day one, Asari by. Look, Obaka's with a team no more than that. Obaka said he's with the team all already. Everything that he leads is gone on well, because he has the support of his teammates as well. So we believe that it was never a wrong choice, because he as a leader is helping the team. And we need somebody like him to help the team. So the decision that was made, I think that for future interest for the club, And for somebody to command the team on the pitch, you know, it is the best for us.
Still on Asari, Ian said there are a series of collapses in the national teams. It's N1 with the Chan team.
Yes.
Okoho Baniati. But the topmost one, that is the Black Stars. Coach Otuado, Efrebi last month. We didn't see Benjamin Asari's name on the list. Now, another one, Eba, I think around November 11th, when Ghana will play against Niger and also play against, that is
Angola.
Angola, yes. Meaning, will you be surprised to hear say Frederick Asari, that is Benjamin Asari, can list for these games, the performance that you've seen, if you really want to compare even him with the Kotoko goalkeeper, that is Frederick Asari, do you think your keeper is on top and he should end that spot?
Yes. Well, if
Hot 93.9,
I will not be surprised. It means that what he has worked for, it has been noticed. I will never be surprised at all. And I'm telling you, Amuzu, when Benjamin Asari gets the opportunity, everybody will tell me that yes, I said it, that he will do it. It is not for me to say that Benjamin Asari, your friend in Black Stars, on number one. But when he gets the opportunity, gets into the national team and he trains with them, they will love him.
Okay, so do you think that the last call up I did that slot Emma Frederick Asari in your view was a wrong decision?
No, the coaches
Hot 93.9.
know why they chose somebody. And in football, say your selection first one. That's a one out and that's now correct selection. There's nothing wrong with that. You get it?
Yeah.
So at every point in time, coach didn't know him say, this is what I want to call or this is what I don't want to invite. But don't forget that in every situation in football, especially in national teams, offer players 22 or 23 or 26 certainly there will be some that particular nation people will talk about, because what technical person, possibly what you are looking for is different from what people understand, but performance is performance. You understand? Aside from day one, our Oba Hasselhoff, look at his performance. When he was at Great Olympics, he said the season ended and he was adjudged the best goalkeeper for the season.
Yes, sure.
Why should we not have the best goalkeeper of our own competition?
Hot 93.9.
If we say Amuzu Una is the best goalkeeper in the whole Premier League, is it wrong to see that individual in the national team?
No.
That is why once again Nameka say, if his efforts are recognized, it means that the hard work now he kept on pushing and putting in has been recognized. Which for me, if he gets there, he will never disappoint anybody.
Okay. Free Frederick Benjamin Asari. You see, because Frederick Asari also is my boy.
Yeah.
And Benjamin Asari also is my boy. That is why I kept
Frederick Asari, young goalkeeper, he has very good talent. That one, and you say you are Namaka say on a good player. No. A young goalkeeper, he has good talent.
Okay, and to us enough we ending come on now be okay.
The two Asaris.
Okay, so apparently one question back also be Abisamia. Means we baffles my mind about Kelvin Osei-Sibi.
Yeah.
When the Chan players were called to the national team, I think his name was not part of it.
Chan team, no, he's part.
He's part of it.
Yeah,
okay,
part.
so it means that our Chan national team.
Yeah, he's part.
That's okay.
The following day, the
players will go to camp.
The office driver takes the players to the camp. I can't say a match Sunday. Thursday, they bring them as well. The driver leaves here to go to Prampram and bring them, so that they join training on Friday, and then play on train on Saturday as well. then they play the games on Sunday.
Okay. So that's clarified. I mean, come Ketia, now we want just about 5 minutes on this questions on super so bisa na fe. Ketia,
the questions me boss me musa me cry na say me man is 5 times in 5 minutes no.
Okay.
Now what the man supporters no. He say some of na say time onye nui.
Capital ba to was.
And that's my the bell obeka. Obekama wan talk rom obi ansuro bia no benya tanu waka be hansa asem ne eka
enti on to the boss why
o hihye wan na oboase yenka wan asem ko say na menya abotami ntrance ye ne yenka hansa asem no Tiger na me bisa question say national teams ne two om nsa different players no na adentina Hearts of Oak de ne car ekosi boys no na rather national team no insist wo na eche mayu kakra bi so betim asia say after say
has born games we yes. Say omo car ekosi boys so
yes
I think it's a normal part.
Normal but ma wie no so say national team bars so car be si wo I know say has a cover cars ado go.
I'm sure that's how it works. I'm sure say national team bars
who you sure
me sure say
you sure sir oh wow
so money here one after the other to boss
so what's the question
or say football games we are your team bus and I say your driver goes to drop
not the team bus so that's a small car that takes them there
or could drop the boys at the pram normal
yes
now omo we enso yes one omo ko form that's a national team bus
they be an eco form
he says it's wrong. I think that a national team should come and drop them.
Well, say
and I'm open here in intra.
So.
But all that no because I want me boss want me mommy
because say you training a week. It's almost a training one up a week. That we need them in the afternoon training now. As you say, I form near Domba. So that communication on the rest kakra, then they'll be able to do training.
First 90 sao.
Oh.
I want me kaba make a first 90 sao.
Let us say.
Oh, na first ni smart no say ko form ko camper. House ni sa ko form ba. Me bisa me na meti kumase. En na me unim me na meti kumase na me ya meduma. Then time na
93.9.
Unim bi the mechanic say. House supporters no. En na they say no. Ye mu bia ye mobo ama wo ne ye pa o ma chew.
Said
on senka first has ni kwaso pa has a chance na support abesho ana muzo mi enka let's call a spade not a big spoon yenka no kre first no better ready so pa has a chew say has mumna e say abo bi na che wo ndi ze aduru die yempa o ma chew results na start ba and players na majority of them no otum say no me very very green in Ghana Premier League, say na me boss in Division 1, Division 2, Uber Premier League. The style of Division 1 is Division 2. And Ghana Premier League is different. It was also not time to adapt to the system. And the pressure our fans need the amount. I mean, you sure Sani Hussein, most of the guys now, my back house folk now, no, or my house folk, you made in say.
Yeah.
Pressure, away, no, or my quacotiasi. Pressure about home no matter say and me very very sure say tactics any niema what our now no cohesion understand the way bondage me no on nyame the more ye campy boys no adia me sure within your bondage no and now to say cohesion boys no na for some omun kasa no and no sure body language it tells you say they are ready for the battle in the best supporters ni mo teshi nungwani ye ne ewa akira say no kwadwosam ya ye bi mu de
omra stadium
tienye kwadwosam no ya ye bi mu de enti se first na amuzu ne bebo ball Accra Sports Stadium a ufi nungwa ufi teshi ufi osu a uburu na ukọ Accra Sports Stadium but this time no team no efi osu what you say team na kwa kodu Legon e dey yes supporters na say fans no SM say the results now started eba enenei mu bibia Kwame Parado on nat omoko station by station e chin say enei dem edana mo hwehwe no edana supporters in hwehwe no omania started eba it you people was some kono embrace edana started eba no na moko a also mo nya abotre to support the team not to insult the team
Mate mami nasi coming to be some questions two bus
as supporters hami
two boys no be question. Take your time. I'm with you.
Eben nyami na American.
But nana kwa be jam kwa ba home director of sports NKD on ewa ha enti chama wa enti bi abi okay. Ti bo se two boys what that say?
Amuzu.
Ti enkwe.
Membisa.
Hot 93.9.
Yeah, House of Folk supporters. Omusi nipa miensan. Ena is a say team no. Yera doctor nyaho tamaklo. Honorable Vincent Odote Sowa. Ena afi so no Alhaji Ibrahim Akambi. Our management level. Odo House of Folk what mean change Odo House. Eben mi pese mi nua peni Kwame Opariado. Sansem
Hot 93.9.
has other management members no so do team no kan bi no eya na sansem no omo fa ni sen because Sunday na bi si wotu ba nsem supporters ni bi kan mi twa na eh
ba ko sen
ni tumi na fidie so nkan David nye papa
okay
nti sa mpenfo miensa no se has team ni supporters ni de pa omo pese supporters ba parka.
But the team is not for supporters.
And my supporters be anko baby. Oh, you man, because I said me panu ye pa.
Okay, over to you, sir. Dola over to you.
What do you say in life? Sometimes perception alone.
Hot 93.9.
Why she yeah? Oh, the time people be keke. You understand? So if among for and I say some people continue to push perception around that is not the story. Everybody has their own responsibility at this success and I say collectively at this success at the great team.
Okay.
We shouldn't let some of these perceptions weigh us down and not to throw the support behind the team.
Okay. So I think coming to your question is rightly answered. But I have a follow-up question. Not yet clear airwaves no.
Because why you they are not tete.
Why
you carry mo ayo. Mpenimfo miensa na omudina de bia wa yo bo.
The Muhammad Alasan.
Ono so sa. Intermediate ya mo kan ya ni.
Amuzu TV. No. Amuzu TV.
Makwami Kasenti. Makwami Wino.
Odo makna Kwami Kasa. Ebi ana beba me response am pese me man.
But follow-up question, Marco.
You don't have any problem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The fact
there is this question because of the support me the Diaba. What I say? Almost say Alhaji Akambi. He was then a board member of the club. Emma Mudiba Bontin says say on your board member. They say the role in the club or you dare.
He has a responsibility. He has a responsibility and making sure that he's delivering that responsibility to perfection. He's delivering that responsibility to perfection. If you go to Pobiman, as
Hot 93.9
and the work that he's doing, me sure say the perception will carry your mind away, and you will not think as it's perceived out there. No.
It is on a project coordinator.
And yes, since from since day one. Okay. And I'm sure when you go there, you'll be happy with the work that has been done there. If this is his contribution to the team, the success and as a positive image, but then he should tell you that the others will be also want a contribution positively that collectively is lifting the image of the team.
Okay, but that's chairman so also a question.
Sorry for maybe I'm a shepherd. I'm very tight, but I'm team in my jade and I'm a was let me send you a message. Share no queer back
by a crank away. No class be but
I am here. No, because of you, I'm by. even though me adwuma
minti na oba idea na ekọ
positive enye negative me adwuma ha na no du ba bi na ka me ya fra o say ba wo so ada wo de na me pese me sabe hu kwa me so ba me tu a me
ha me ache o ha me ache
na e ba no a me ti mi sa dem ho ti de me ya o say me ko me ke bi a tu asa na maduru ha amuzu kroma ye pese e ka no kwetre ho ni ti ama me ba ha eye opare kwa wafa so yi nsem wo bisa na no ekoye eni adapt na na ade ba kwa me yapa me divu yawo
magumba man ana
questions ade mo opare na ekoye eni adapt person anka ba now asemu yes ka obefi akwara asemu si club ni but rather wa manage ni ye
o manage on
kwa me opare on me pe words we dey describe on but ade ba kwa me yapa kesi a me be ka hat for me dey me be ama me come asem
said ye
the program they don't treat program no ka the person Kwame Opare very well abuju he
makase comedy me
house of folk how they comedy be no
comedy me ade ni
o le shi na jumu comedy o be problem company bia amuzu you are in school marketing you be catch udu ba bi institution bi I mean udu institution bi ani mu a wo hwe ubewura entrance na no alone cra tells you how institution net here kasamafo ema institution like house of folk enya adwuma eda form especially club the commanding millions of supporters will be a coach a board of directors will be any how to manage football now kasamoma enya nkwara adwuma
Hot 93.1
oh baby amode na baby oya no oh alaja ka bia so hu moya ode ama ho be to nyankopon say with the greatest of respect e be a board member bi cannot give this answer.
I see.
Me see a board member be cannot give this answer. Answer no the man no. E be ansini wutrim.
But for this
assemeti asase we see there is way ye. Or say alaja can be e bia wo na wo dwena dwembone ma no. But the contribution to the team no. And as to bakada. Mewa. Or this support school here Kumasi wan kase drainage bia no mo ye wo po bi man. Cost bia it me be tea price no. See come about this kaketwa.
Yeah.
Azama bi akobe fa ho akwa ni akwara kwa ba ko no age no de twi cement de ko no vie ye say na wo ko ayipo bi ba ya wani baji ho waye wadi nu kwa ba bi eti wo ni pa na na akopim bo ba kwa mo say ya na akoti ne etwa moja ni okunso no no bo hina ba me problem say house of folk or so mo treat this gentleman mo treat omu ye mo ti dey make ara say mo treat omu ye
eti opa
mo treat omu ye mesra wo diaspora for no diaspora for no I am throwing this challenge to them me say klanan sa no mo ba tie chairman matisi wa ba wo ye no nyamfo no so obu ne hu a wo ja obi a me sra no hwe abrotie ka bo nye den Kwame ewutie me say abrotie ka bo nye den house of supporters the other diaspora omo to ka fancy so o de me de asem apukura so to gum o ka do do sifie na won tu na tu ye me pese obi volunteer so a house of folk ni or abrotie watoka ni de si so be du Ghana ha me bi na kwa me dan kwa me nya ha sini me solicit for fans dia from outside on shepo no send bill of lading from Remy. So within the month or two,
say ana me hu say obi send message say me mbisa say who is Kotoko's PR who speaks for Asante Kotoko
na nipa we I say more the you can parade has oh so distracted me but I'll give you the answer but let me land
I'm saying nipa kwana okay we see enti obu ana ke
o see so person tie dia on problem ni na radio hu no tie na tie no tie
so tike mu na ade no koso akem no won si
amuzu ye tama
so so about listen
tama ye brante no o tike mu ho cheche amuzu tama na ye brante na okay because ye tama na ye brante no
tama so otwen si on team wa no
time on 20 ka nim
so o speak for Kotoko
si tama ye brante no ye gira trotro mu ye faka no ba bi fuka no a unu se bia ola o call stop ana obesi wo kwa so baga ni si ya wu si
Hot 93.1
pese be bia ga di besi du si ho
anka bia PM sa e me baba anka bia PM sa yen kan kre me papa me na ye adwuma anka bia PM sa me adwuma bi wo so bo numbers na time ko asem na wo ka
Yes.
And the mention crown I will not you love the question at the bell answer. You answer yes, your process.
And what is the answer? Tell us. You are not being a man of your own today. I
we senior journalists. You don't ask, no, I'm not wow. Maybe Baba Daniel crowd down.
Run me down, I love that.
Because you are a senior journalist. You should know better. You should know better and answer the person. Don't bring the person. You know Kotoko doesn't have that.
Yes.
And you will be something. It's not PR. Yes, it's a fact. There's no PR for Kotoko. There was a communicating team of which I'm a member. But you don't function again. Yes. Because you might not have sworn and the down only her and the committee is not functioning again. And then one what is all concerned publicly there official communicator for Kotoko. You know you are a journalist.
You know, Chairman. So currently Kotoko does not have communication team.
I don't know anyone by that. Obi any ho.
I don't want send me board. Hey, Chairman, there. I'll say, back to Paris president.
I know quite the energy that you push you. Communication no, there's a way. No, and you should be at it. In terms of communicating today's world, you don't necessarily have to have somebody but the club is communicating with the supporters.
But Chama, is it a requirement from the FA was a team, the communication team? Is it a requirement? And to also have a board, no,
as a management, you need to have a management in place in the first place to run your club. That's the most key one. Management, club only commercial manager, club only marketing manager, but on the management team, there are areas be a critical, maybe a finance, legal. Never be and the social media communication club on the website or on the social media handles. Information people person pass it on or pass it on. But who are the personality be on air responsible? I am better. What I say, like House of Folk way. That's why I say this man good because when it comes to writing, say yes or kasa non try the into her or true we are who found the be able refer to this like no akọ.
You probably be some person you work on to one the trouble kotoko.
I know the baby side but you need your but of course Tete no say kotoko PR department no your writers were go to website social media don't people write there. It's function. But say we are to get somebody no but to get somebody say we are okay the title PR and answer communicator for the team no and we know be but in terms of communicating social media and to communicate with other people it is working.
Question about Kubian so
what the Daniel Parade
Nana Kwabe Dankwa general manager for Kwa United. Who speaks for Kwa United?
Honestly, the baby Sammy.
So who speaks for Kwa United?
Nana Kwame speaks for Kwa United.
Oh, sir.
I'm the general manager. I speak for the team.
Oh, so you also don't have a communication team?
No, you have a communication team. But also when the customer club, I'm saying I speak for Kwa United.
So communication team, let us know them. I'm saying no.
Oh, more communication team. Darius to Kahon or for Angel FM. Yes, and yes, other guys be on Coco so I count my media partners or more boy with our communication and publicity of our games and all that.
Okay,
basically I speak for the club as a general manager.
But means so many more marketing team.
Why?
Kwa United.
Yes, we have.
You have a board?
Kwa United, you should then need board. I are setting it up. The but your club 100 almost more or less. That's been a appointee or more. Me a kuku damu for no tight team nechi. You're a strong marketing team. Man, one or listen. That's what you
comparatively in the other bay. Okwani Kotoko. Team men or structure, the two among the two. You're working two, no, why man the structure here?
Okwani Kotoko structure and yeah, almost the same. Because the owners are him for now at that team now. No, Tete, who is that question?
93.9.
But I can decide not to even answer because of baby amete. But I want to give you the answer. Said the structure Kotoko Eya Santiman Radiano. The same work Kwa United is for the Kohene. Kwa United, the traditional team, a Kwa United team. What I say? It's anya hwekra na ye wo otitani kese ba ho a ono ma direction ono kasa ono kire and then they that's be Yakoto Banfo as Gaohoy. That's be Yakoto Banfo. Ya nua seconds in the back. Our sports advisor to call him. And in terms of sound of my name, no, work it. And then I'll be having. Okay, and let me interest enough in income. Why? But on the more serious note, or Parion, or one person, and I understand. No problem. They wouldn't say the pimpers me and Maka Jose Miniano. Baby, I'm tea. And then you might come Pariano. What bread? It got to a taboo to Quanamo generation Marco for the Neco, which is very bad. Oh no, prima on ka o beka tenye sanete o beka kwase no yare eso den yare kwe bibi kwa eso kwa passport kwa say right your passport what is my new one but the me person me can say running football yemu bia ye di football e chiache hwe enema aya na football administrators e go through, especially when the team is not performing. Na se niema start say ye basa ubehu say innocent faces na nkrofo a almost sacrifice nkrofo a edu anadwo omo na hwe say how to start so onya problems e bia management members and people around the team
Hot 93.9
e bia omo na anadwo be 1-2 am no mo fat gene omo strategize omo wura baby a yemura. But at the end of the day, what shows Kwame Opare betimi akasa and they go to abetra city o frɛ Kwame Anopa wanti baolechi obetu ayi it is not right. Mati chawo me that it's message diaspora for chairman na waba no obaba Monday ntoba nyame aduma na o Monday me see me obi a odo has of folk pa one chairman manimra Monday anya no nko na ya ha yes so sa ha yo betu san check ha ye anya problem yem pesika o uni yemi count ya say no send check 100,000 Ghana cedis so watoka nyento wa ha nanka ye pede dey sin so from abon kakra nya ko habo eni akotu duty eni atukwa me Opare car de bia ye du motor we ni atwamfo ni kakra say this is the car oh yeah me because me ko bi go am for be fam hot time but I want to do this for Kwame Opare and has of for my oh look at the way a branch in someone computer can say to Chrome and someone see communicators on how to even come out and explain a problem politicians or mangasa flag bearers can how to coin around the same message problem so I send a message after or see you are being sarcastic. Oh, I don't know what you say. So I mean, Ninja or the buy. Today, friend, I'm picking and Zana. Also, I'm kind of Wakati. Also, I'm kind of Wakati. In person, I'm kind of Wakati. And you see, Kwame, you know, Papache, some Friday over Sabah. Yes, some Friday anyway. Yes, same time. Papache na fi. I didn't tell. Open traffic in the film. So the fans want to listen to you. Last 2 minutes, tell them something so that you run on the show. I was here asking for the opportunity. I will still say the same thing. You best share your supporters. You know, Sunday we have another game against Gold Stars. Gold Stars and at the top of the league. So with the support of every single Phobian, you have say you dominate stance. We should be able to have our rainbow colors take it over everywhere and make sure that
93.9.
It will not be an easy game, but we will do our best and do the talking on the pitch within the 90 minutes. Okay, thank you very much. Kwame Opare and Martin in Kano. Yes, he'll be here Friday back. Friday, and after my question. Kabito 2 minutes story be a person here. Oh, Mama nya. Bra now be answer with okay. Tu say akwada so tika no nsi about leisure. Bra akwada nsi. Agadi church nanka. But tu kakra bi che. Na ye den tu kakra. Eben enu anami na upriambo na asamon for pe nti mayansa na watu aso. Oh se kromu ano obi antumi nye obi bibia e kromu obi anya obi abibia. So ati ase. Nti eben matise enu na mframem. Hot
93.9.
Said the current FA president or Petetem Adabraka NC wo kromu ada. na say abato aye ba beto no binom so pre tetem nya say ensi politics yo football tetem lalai ensi wo kromo ada
football for the
team say football for the team say e was some market ebinum si gaka egu say gaka egu a GF so egu na gaka anya papa GF na wo ni papa
3.9
but GF ya was structured
efi onu so so egu say national team I say
protocol officer
mami ngime na gaka egu a efi onu ehongu ye
unim say that
nipa ni nam wa na anu nche say ehongu ye ehongu unim say that unim amanfo omunam kroma said omadwe mu koma omu shentale pa masa mami nkika nsem okroma
Hot 93.7
omutin ka omo de ye do so ebuka dem akro bi tibu karo
sadet ye
ebia da tibu karo obi tibu karo
na kwa mi pa
unim me conductor bi ho ka tell me say
masa
seriously enkrofo enam kro mu say we gina abanso bi say enkrofo ekoba etwa mu ba but enkrofo de ko no emu be na 90% abadafo enkrofo ti bom ba
ntebe ni America nyina ni say kujo fiano omu jailo na gaka egu a efi ongu ye amafo ni nam office ni ade nti office bibia ye correct wo
taya enukwe ba kope kujo fia no Ashanti Gold kwa ni etwa nka 50,000 kwa wentimi anye
oh masa dasema you make mention dasema what can me tell you now say cat say miba I mean say me sure say me more two scenarios me more two facts Ashanti Gold kujo fia no he was receiving 50,000 500 million a month with that gold me say ba na see Accra Athletic also see ka kono coach mami kan on facts no for dia no for the fair team no na omudi ma kujo fia no se me say kujo fia no nje ni team ni ba omudi ma kujo fia no I am telling you kujo fia no say ga na me say ne ba no he worked with the same guy with no was good we are sitting here say we nie oba Atletico no guno when ti ye okofo no ani ba nipa no ye adwuma e wa Ashanti Gold no mienu enti na Ashanti Gold am na ye team no am team no because of the performance am not from the team no because enemy be so from match challenge because of his performance we did the team from the team no okay now 10 I'm not one administrator football when you see when is was it when the final
keto
where I check when that down
no say Makado advice on advice
man say me catch say Makado me see a cast boss me when and that where Atletico team now when and me ba say when that where Atletico team now e ya kudo fiano administration an ko ye nyam na funa ba be tonti ba ye masters
sir
me count sir woni kudo fiano any Makado ni nyansa because kudo fiano Makado because Makado coach and Gambia football pa oni football now tell Makado kra onu kwa dia onya kra onu kudo fiano na masa just ask ma o ka no why na efia
kudo fiano nyare we organize presidential cup we organize first lady cup ni nyina koye top 4 na ankoye top 6 sunye but ni nyina be fa ne sa wa ya de why nti sanity
amoju messe mi na no say ye can issues are home and personalities no minya ye nyo mu sinchen ne form adwuma no
yeah that's true
because areas you na find yourselves no amozo we are not perfect o when you are teach you opportunity we are not even using it the way am for expertise you
that's true
it yes you can say na entre
into your boss
ye new opportunity how do we use the platform
Kujo Fiano is a fine football administrator maybe I be being
and the worship and as an tenure of office as a Gaka chairman you may get 1 or 2 things be a 1 year. Fine. But
I am picking the call, sir. 0551-744-556-0244-849161. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Me wa cho di we bi akasa free.
I'm the lawyer na kasa.
Lawyer yanko.
I'm the chairman of Tifu na. I'm you share emergency say mo mi anka no kwanche Mr. Ketupiku. Ene na efi no. She kwanya Ketupiku afa so say ogu Ghana team